recorded. Okay. Share screen. Record. There we go. YouTube. Share screen. Share screen. President's Day for kids. It's for kids, man. Let's do this one.
Hi, kids! Today we're going to talk about a special holiday called President's Day. It's a day when we celebrate some very important people, the presidents of our country. Now you might be wondering, who are presidents? Well, presidents are like the leaders of our country. They help make big decisions and keep us safe. One of the most famous presidents was George Washington. George Washington lived from 1732 to 1799. He was the first president of the United States, serving from 1789 to 1797. George Washington was known for his bravery and leadership during the American Revolution. He was like a hero to the people of our country and is often called the father of our country. He led the American Revolution to victory, helping our country become free from British rule. Next, let's talk about Abraham Lincoln, another important president. Abraham Lincoln lived from 1809 to 1865. He was the 16th President of the United States, serving from 1861 to 1865. Abraham Lincoln helped end slavery and keep our country together during a difficult time. He was so tall that he was called Honest Abe, and he even appears on the penny. Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which helped free millions of enslaved people. You can even visit his statue in the Washington, D.C. National Mall, a place where many people go to learn about our country's history. You might be wondering why you have a day off from school on President's Day. Well, it's because we want to remember and honor the great things our presidents did for our country. It's a special day to say thank you to our leaders for all they've done. Now that we've learned about these amazing presidents, let's have some fun with activities. On President's Day, we can do fun activities like coloring pictures of presidents, reading books about them, or even making a craft to celebrate. Grab your crayons and color in pictures of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and other famous presidents. Head to the library and check out books about presidents. You can learn even more cool facts about these historical figures. Now, it's important to remember that even though we've learned about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln today, President's Day isn't just about them. It's a day to honor all the presidents of the United States, from our very first president to the current president. Each president has made important contributions to our country, and President's Day is a time to recognize and appreciate their leadership and service. Isn't it fascinating to learn about these incredible presidents and the amazing things they did for our country? They each had their own unique talents and contributions, but they all shared a love for America and its people. Let's give a round of applause to these remarkable leaders. Thanks for learning about President's Day with me today, kids. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun learning adventures. See you next time.
Okay, what is the next video? Well, you know about President's Day. Holiday for kids. Okay.
One thing, take that away from me. Open so you can drive and I won't be.
Do you know what a federal holiday is? It's a special day when the United States celebrates important people or events. New Year's Day, the 4th of July, and Thanksgiving are all federal holidays. In February, we celebrate the federal holiday, President's Day. The President is the leader of the United States. George Washington was our first president. Many years ago, people around the country would celebrate his birthday. Later on, people decided that we could have a holiday to celebrate all the presidents. Now we call it President's Day. It is always in February. So how do we celebrate? Schools and government buildings may close for the day. Some people have parties and parades. Some people even dress up like the presidents. President's Day is a time to talk about the presidents of the United States. We can learn about what they did and how they changed the country. We can also think about how we can make a difference, because you don't have to be a president to change the world.
Just like someone has that body out there. They can't remember love it. Love it all day, and then they go back to it and change the same line. I think differently about them like that.
Hello, and welcome to another Kids Connect video, where you can learn all about the amazing world around you, with fun and educational facts and worksheets. In today's episode, we're going to learn about a federal holiday in the United States, honoring and commemorating the contributions of the highest office in the land, both past and present. Can you guess what it is? It's President's Day. Here's a question to think about while you watch. While many states associate President's Day with the birthdays of Washington and Lincoln, two more presidents celebrate their birthdays in February. Do you know who? Watch until the end for the answer. Let's start with the history of President's Day. The origins of President's Day can be traced back to the celebration of George Washington's birthday.
George Washington,
the first president of the United States, was born on February 22, 1732. The day was initially established as a federal holiday in 1885 to honor Washington's legacy. Over time, the holiday evolved, and in 1971, the Uniform Monday Holiday Act shifted the
What do you
observance of
know about
Washington's
President's
birthday to
Day?
the third Monday in February,
What do
creating
you
what we now
learn?
know as President's Day. While the holiday is intended to honor all U.S. presidents, it is commonly associated with the birthdays of George Washington on February
What do you know about
22nd,
George
and Abraham Lincoln
Washington?
on February 12th.
What do
Today,
you know
it acknowledges
about
the
George
president's leadership,
Washington?
contributions, and impact on
He's the
nation's
one who
history and
chopped the
development.
cherry tree.
While Washington remains
People
a
think
central
that
figure
was
in the
real.
celebration, President's Day also recognizes the achievements and legacies of other presidents, fostering a broader appreciation
What do you know?
for the office
What
and
do
its
you know about
responsibilities.
President Day?
On this day, many communities organize parades featuring patriotic displays, historical reenactments, and floats, celebrating the accomplishments of various presidents. Schools often use President's Day as an opportunity to teach students about the history of the presidency, the U.S. Constitution, and the democratic process. Civic organizations and community groups host events such as town hall discussions, lectures, and forums to promote civic engagement and awareness. Many Americans also visit presidential libraries, museums,
What do you
and
know
other
about
historical
President's
sites
Day?
dedicated to various presidents.
What do you
Some
learn?
examples are the Washington Monument,
The Washington
Lincoln,
Monument.
and Thomas
That's
Jefferson
where
Memorials in
where
Washington, D.C.,
Martin Luther King
as
Jr.
well
did
as
his
Mount
speech.
Rushmore,
Thing.
which features granite carvings of Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. And let's not forget the JFK Memorial in Virginia. But in recent years, President's Day has been used as an opportunity for political protests and demonstrations, with people expressing their views on various issues related to the presidency and government policies. And like any other holiday in the U.S., President's Day has become associated with retail sales, and is often considered an excellent time for consumers to take advantage of discounts on various products. As we celebrate President's Day, let's review the United States leaders throughout history. As of February 2024, the U.S. has been served by 45 male presidents. 6 of them, including George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, John Quincy Adams, and James Monroe, are referred to as the Founding Fathers, who played significant roles in establishing the country and the Constitution. 13 of them did not have military service, including Presidents Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge, Warren G. Harding, Woodrow Wilson, Grover Cleveland, James Buchanan, Millard Fillmore, John Tyler, and Martin Van Buren. In contrast, many were celebrated soldiers before
What do you
becoming
know about
president,
President's
such as Andrew Jackson, Zachary
What
Taylor,
do you
Ulysses
know
S. Grant, and
about
Dwight D.
fucking
Eisenhower.
President's Day?
Furthermore, 2 father and son tandems
What do you know,
resided in
buddy?
the White House, John and John Quincy Adams, and George H.W., and George Bush. Meanwhile, Franklin D. Roosevelt was the first and only president who served 4 terms, from 1933 to 1945, when he passed away and was succeeded by Harry S. Truman. In
Harry S.
fact,
Truman.
before the 22nd Amendment was passed in 1947, there were no constitutional limitations on the number of terms a president could serve. Subsequent presidents followed the 2-term tradition established by Washington, as a matter of precedent rather than a constitutional requirement. This amendment was a response to the perceived dangers of a president accumulating too much power over an extended period. After the amendment's ratification in 1951, no president has served more than 2 terms in office. And now for the answer you've been waiting for. In addition to Washington and Lincoln, William Henry Harrison and Ronald Reagan were also born in February. However, both are not as commonly associated
Ronald
with the
Reagan was
holiday.
born in February.
That's it for today.
I didn't know
If
that.
you enjoyed this lesson, visit Kids Connect for fun worksheets on many more seasonal and history topics. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to be the first to know about new content. See you in the next video.
Welcome to Honest Tales, storytime brought to you by PragerU Kids. I'm Jill, and just what I needed for today. This is a colonial jacket. It's cozy. How's it look? Very good. All right, let's start again. I'm Jill, and well, this reminds me of someone important.
George Washington.
I'm Jill, and of course, thank you, Otto. Looking good? Yeah? I have a feeling that you peeked at what story we're reading today. Did you? Yes. Well, should we tell them? Let's tell them. Thanks, bud. Today, I'm sharing an adventure that introduces us to 2 very famous Americans who we celebrate every single year. Want to know who they are? See if you can listen and learn their names. Let's read Otto's Tales. Today is President's Day. Ruff, ruff. I'm Otto. Today is President's Day. The end. I learned a lot in that adventure. You know, President's Day is a holiday that we honor every February to celebrate George Washington and Abraham Lincoln's birthdays. Washington's birthday is celebrated on February 22nd, and Lincoln's birthday is February 12th. America would not be the great free country we are today without those 2 presidents. Otto! A birthday cake? For Washington and Lincoln? Good idea. Thank you for watching Otto's Tales. Check out some of our other stories too. Keep reading, keep watching, and have fun celebrating President's Day. Bye, guys. This is great. Showing. We're so glad you joined us for today's reading. Otto's Tales is made possible through the generous support of donors like you. You can help. Yes.
While we honor our nation's leaders today, we're also celebrating the 4-legged friends who lived alongside them. The 3rd Monday in February is President's Day. From the very beginning, the White House has been a bit of a zoo. George Washington had a collection of foxhounds, but things got wilder from there. John Quincy Adams reportedly kept an alligator in a bathtub, and Grace Coolidge was famous for her pet raccoon, Rebecca, who attended White House functions wearing a jeweled collar. From Teddy Roosevelt's one-legged rooster to the many first dogs that have roamed the halls, these pets remind us that even the most powerful people in the world need a loyal companion at their side. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Alright, if you like my video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more retro content. Thank you, bye.